Long ago, in a small village, there lived a woman with 2 children of her own and a stepdaughter. The stepdaughter's parents had passed away, leaving her in the care of her stepmother. But instead of showing love, the woman treated the orphan girl with cruelty. She denied her food, gave her heavy chores, and spoke harshly to her. One day, the stepmother went to the market and bought a basket of African star apples, sweet, juicy, and full of seeds. She gave them only to her own children, saying, "Swallow everything, even the seeds. I don't want the orphan girl to taste a single bite." The children obeyed. They ate the apples greedily and swallowed the seeds as their mother commanded. The stepdaughter sat quietly and watched. She had no share, no taste, nothing. But she was patient. Days later, when her stepsisters relieved themselves, the orphan girl collected the seeds from their waste. She washed them carefully and planted them in the earth. Every day, she went to the spot where she planted the seeds. She sang gently, "My African star apple, grow, 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 grow." My stepmother bought apples from the market, ate everything, and gave none to an orphan. And with every verse, the tiny plant pushed through the soil. The more she sang, the taller it grew, straight and strong, rising towards the sky. When the tree grew tall, she sang again, "My African star apple, produce fruit, 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 fruit." My stepmother bought apples from the market, ate everything, and gave none to an orphan. At once, the branches became heavy with ripe, shining fruit more beautiful than any seen in the market. She sang once more, "My stepmother bought apples from the market, ate everything, and gave none to an orphan." The fruits dropped gently into her basket. She sold them at the market and soon became rich. Her stepmother and stepsisters grew jealous. They wanted the magical tree for themselves. One day, the stepmother sent her daughters to climb the tree and pluck the fruits. But just as they reached the branches, the orphan girl came out and sang, "My African star apple, grow, 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 grow." My stepmother bought apples from the market, ate everything, and gave none to an orphan. The tree obeyed her voice. It stretched higher and higher, carrying the stepsisters up with it, until they nearly touched the sky. The stepmother fell to her knees and wept. She begged the orphan girl, "Please, forgive us. Please, bring my daughters down." The girl's heart was kind. She forgave them, and as soon as she did, the tree lowered itself gently back to the earth. From that day on, the stepmother and her children treated the orphan with kindness. They shared their food, their love, and their home. And the African star apple tree remained, a symbol of patience, forgiveness, and the reward of a pure heart. Moral of the story: greed and cruelty bring shame, but patience, kindness, and forgiveness bring blessings. Please like and subscribe.